we don't lose the faith in universe first, but we lose faith in ourselves. आपके साथ भी हुआ है कभी ऐसा कि you have been working hard, giving your best, doing each and everything to get what you want, but still have that feeling कि यार ये चीज़ अभी भी मेरे फेवर में नहीं हो रही, still I'm not winning, still I'm not achieving, still I'm not getting the results or outcome that I expected. It's a kind of phase in human's life. इसको trusting the process बोलते हैं. Basically, जब आप किस चीज़ के लिए काम कर रहे होते हो and you have been working throughout, taking every required steps to reach that particular goal, yet you aren't able to see the outcomes and things are not turning in your favor, here there is only one thing that we can do, which is trusting the process. एकदम बेसिक से देखा जाए, what's in your power now? You took care of everything and yet you're just waiting and waiting. It happens. It happens when you are at the verge of achieving something big. क्योंकि कहते हैं ना कि when you are about to get your breakthrough, उससे पहले बहुत ज़्यादा silence आता है. Like you'll be, all of a sudden you'll be isolated, you'll be in extreme silence, and throughout you'll feel like now everything is falling apart. But in reality, there you need not to fall apart. Instead, you just need to have the faith that, okay, things will turn out in my favor. Here, you'll have to trust the process. Have faith in the universe that, ठीक है, even if there is silence, there is, no sign of things turning out in my favor, yet I'll have the faith. मैंने देखा है mostly when we try and we give our best, then we are very much, tuned in कि yes, we'll get it now. But the moment the outcome is not in your favor, what we do? We turn our faith. Like up, we feel like कि now things will not work in my favor. Basically, हमारा faith जो है वो हिल जाता है. But is it the right thing? No, it's not. क्योंकि faith in universe or faith in the higher power ऐसा होना चाहिए जैसा कि you have faith in yourself. कि yes, even if this time things are not in my favor, yet I'll work hard, I'll try again, yet I'll take every actions, do everything in my capacity to try and get that particular thing again. So this intact faith that you have in yourself, you also need to have this same faith with the universe, with the higher power, with your luck, with your future, with everything. And you'll have to trust that yes, things are turning out in your favor. देखो अब होता है ना बहुत बार, even if we have done everything, even if हमने अपना पूरा best दे दिया, 110% दे दिया, yet चीज़ें नहीं होती है. But there is an analogy that to get it right, you'll have to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right resources and with the right mindset. And ये सारी चीज़ें जब align होंगी, then you will get what you deserve. देखो ये state achieve करना is not easy, ठीक है? It takes time, it takes years, but you'll have to align these things. And इसके लिए you'll have to not just have faith or self belief that yes, you'll be able to do it, but you'll also have to trust the timing of the universe, timing of your fate. कभी कभी ना we as a human know that ये हमारे लिए कितना important है to have faith in ourselves as well as to have faith that okay, आज नहीं तो कल things will turn out in my favor. I will achieve my dream life, my dream job, that dream figure or everything, that I'll able to crack the examination as well. But जब चीज़ें बार बार वी सी फेलियर्स क्या होता है ना, हमारा ये जो फेथ है ना, ये समवेयर डगमगाने लगता है. एंड इस तरीके से कि वी फेस रिजेक्शंस और मेनली डिलेज. एंड कभी कभी ऐसा होता है ना कि इवन इफ वी आर पुटिंग लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट, स्टिल वी कैन सेंस दैट साइलेंस. लाइक इट फील्स लाइक कि हमारा एफर्ट काउंट हो ही नहीं रहा है. वी आर बीइंग कॉन्स्टेंटली इग्नोर्ड और टेकन फॉर ग्रांटेड बाय द यूनिवर्स इटसेल्फ. बट होता क्या है, ट्रस्ट मी और नॉट, वी फील ये जो टर्म है ना फेलियर, पीपल सी इट एज अ फुल स्टॉप, मोस्ट ऑफ देम, बट इट इज़ अ स्टेपिंग स्टोन. सपोज इफ यू आर लाइक determined to achieve a certain thing and you failed in it, the first step that you need to do, the first action that you need to take is basically to identify what were the things that you could have done correctly and you could have achieved it, right? So even though it feels like you weren't able to achieve the things that you meant to, कि ठीक है, even if you are failing, just इसको अपने दिमाग पे इतना हावी मत होने दो that you aren't even able to take the next step, which is not good, right? देखो, delays will be there if you have that aspiration, you have that big aim, or somewhere you feel like you are meant to do something different or something on your own, or basically which is not quite conventional, not easy, you'll have to see the delays. But here the thing is that most people think that delay as, as a failure, or as a punishment, which is not good and which is not true as well. Because delays are not punishment, but here, if the things that are delaying continuously, it is basically trying to say that you need to be more prepared enough that if you show up next time, you'll not be eliminated by the universe. You will be given what you deserve. Life aligns mindset before outcomes. Life is a journey, and here throughout we need to learn from different people, different experiences, various events, and even our own success or failures, even our own bad times or breakdowns, be it anything. We just need to learn and keep going. You don't know what is there that will be served at you when you'll become your actual self, when you become who you are in real. Because due to the conditioning by the society, by the family, by the friends, by the our environment, we tend to not be ourselves most of the time. But if you are being stopped, or if you aren't able to see the outcome, universe is constantly nudging you to be yourself, to work how you should have worked if you were yourself, to show up the way you would have showed up for yourself. Show up that what you can do, show up how much potential you hold. And sometimes trusting the higher power also means that even if we know things are not currently in our visibility, yet we know there is something for me, that I'll have to reach that state and then achieve it, or basically receive it from the universe. And it's sort of a race. I am getting an analogy. Suppose you are, in a race of life, and it's like you'll have to complete the race. Either you are winning or not. It's not that much important. Winning as in someone is coming at the first position and the runner up and so and so. But completing that race is also matters. And then you'll be given the prize, or you'll be given the certificate of participation as well. But first thing, when you are at the beginning of the race, the thing is that you'll have to take the action, you'll have to reach to the end line. Then only you'll be receiving the certificate, right? Something needs inner alignment first. Because if you're not aligned within, if you're not content that, okay, I'll have to, or I'll be able to or not, then वो question mark आ जाता है फिर. And life is not a question mark, right? Either, it's not even a full stop, not even a question mark. But it just goes on and on and on. So you'll have to carry it with the mindset that, okay, if you are aligned within, things will be aligned in your favor. And most of the time, if I'm saying that faith, have faith or trust the process, it's basically because most of the time, you will not be, the faith is not loud. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very quiet and it's very within. You know who you are, what you can do, what your capacity or what your potential holds. You know what you're meant for. You know what you need from the universe. You know how universe should treat you, right? So it's very quiet, but it's very powerful. Trusting the process also teaches us having patience and trusting our own path of life, as well as basically gives you huge emotional strength, which is again a positive sign for you to achieve what you want. While we are in the waiting process now, we feel like our value is reduced, But understand, as I'm saying, that if you know who you are, if you have faith in yourself, you will also know your worth. And that waiting period will also become worth it. Because you need time, you need rest to first go and, explore the whole world, explore your fate, explore the opportunities that you have been longing for. So have rest and embrace that waiting period as well. The more you'll be detached from the outcome, the more things will turn out in your favor, as well as life will turn out in your favor.